Hello guys, welcome to channel for trading. Today we are going to do the first episode of post market analysis. In this live stream, in this series of live stream which we are going to do every day, we will be dealing with a few of the stocks along with Banknifty. We will be analyzing the charts and which will help us in getting a focus for tomorrow during the intraday. So I have picked today some 4 stocks, and of course Bank Nifty also is there. So we will do the analysis live because I have not drawn any lines or anything like that. The chart is clean, so we will look at it fresh, and I will show you how I am doing the analysis so that you can also learn and start doing by yourself. And how these stocks are selected, usually I have some favorite stocks which I do intraday. So you can also have a list of favorite stocks for intraday every day, and you can just glance through those stocks rather than using a screener, because if you use a screener you will not be able to trade on a particular stock very often. You will change your focus. But if you are trading, if you are a day trader, especially intraday trader especially, then it is better that you trade the same stock very often, so you will get a feeling how the price moves, what are the patterns it usually creates during the day, and during what time of the day the stocks will give you good movement either upside or downside. And basically the behavior of the stock, you will be able to predict it along with your price action analysis also. So that is why I have a list of favorite stocks. I have some 20-25 stocks in my list. I glance through all these things and then I'll come up with 4 or 5 max. Mostly it will be in the range of 3 to 5. Only those stocks I'll continuously monitor during the intraday period, along with Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty I trade almost every day, either with options or in futures. Okay, so let's get started. The first stock here is ACC. Here you can see I'm using 1 hour time frame. In TradingView, if you want to change your time frame quickly, you can just type the number. If you type a number, it will be obviously in minutes it will show, that is the least time frame. And then if you want to change it to hours, just type H, and if you press enter, it becomes 1 hour. So if you want to change it to 15 minutes, you can just type 15, it changes. So I'm doing it with 1 hour now. So let's look here. And another one which I wanted to emphasize here on the shortcut, if especially you want to draw a horizontal line, you can do Alt H. See here, I want to mark the support level here. So this is one support, and I could also see this was one support as well, but it is broken. That is a different story. Yes, but this was a good support previously and it was broken. It came down and it again break on the upper side, and it is resting as a support right now. So for tomorrow, what we can do is this, we can expect an up movement, because here we are seeing it as a strong support here, even though these are kind of indecisive candles, but due to the support region here, I think the price will take off from here. But remember, if you are able to see in the morning session a gap down opening, then you will be able to short this stock. If suppose if it is opening in this region, suppose tomorrow, and there will be a retracement can happen in the early hours till this region, and from there this can drop, because it was already broken once and it was gone up, and if it is again coming down, then this will act as a strong resistance again and the price will come down. So this stock, there are two possibilities. If it is opening at the same level, there are higher chances that it will start moving upwards, because we can see strong support here. You can see a lot of buying pressure here from down, so I don't think it will break. But if it is opening as a gap down, then the story will be different here. So that is about ACC for tomorrow. Let's do Banknifty will come up at the end. Let's do Dabur. Let's look at Dabur, for example. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So you can see here, this is actually on the downside, right? Right. So what we can see here, we can do a Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, now the picture is a little more clear because you can see the trend from top to down, and now it has it gave a retracement to the upper side, and now you can see clear rejection again coming from this region. It is almost at the 0.236 region. There is a rejection coming, so this indicates there is higher chance this price can drop even further. So this will act as a strong resistance. With this Fibonacci retracement, I'm trying to explain this. So, and if it starts falling down, you can expect up to this level. This level can be the target if it is coming down, and if there is a if this resistance is broken in the morning of itself, then what you can expect is you can expect a retracement up to this level, that is the 503 level. So it will be yeah, kind of a support it will act as, because you can see if this level, if I draw, see here one, so here, and this was trying to break but could not happen. See, no, not there. Yeah, so this is kind of a busy area here. So if it is breaking this level, then definitely a retracement will happen to this level tomorrow itself, and then you can see a price movement going up in the coming days. Because we are doing 1 hour chart analysis, so every hour this can happen. We are not doing a day analysis. If it is a day, then we have to plan in each day what can be the movement, but this is mostly the hourly chart. So the chances are like it can break this level, it can come a retracement, and then it can go up within tomorrow itself. It can happen this way. Or if it is opening flat, you can see a selling pressure coming down, and even if it is a gap down also, you can see levels coming down till this region before it can do a jump back. So this is for tomorrow on Dabur India. Okay, so let's go back. Um, yeah, so let's move on. This is the second stock, and let's move on to the third one. Third one is the Indigo, and here also I'm doing the analysis with 1 hour chart. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here you can see the clearly it is visible here, this area is a resistance zone, right? Even though the price is moving up, but it cannot stay there consistently, so it is coming down and it is trying to hit back at this area. And if you see this candle also, it is kind of a dodgy candle here forming. So after a green candle, if it is a dodgy, then that means the price is going to drop. That is usually what it happens, or it's an indecisive candle, for example. And if it is forming exactly at the resistance level, then the higher chances like it can come down. Okay. So, and if it is coming down tomorrow, so what can be the target? So the target can be easily on this level. It can be on this level, and if it is going top, we can safely assume as this level it can reach. So tomorrow most probably the price is going to oscillate between 1768 and 1720. You can plan your trade accordingly. And in these situations, usually I will also see Fibonacci retracement just to give the levels are of any importance here. You can see 0.236 is at 708 kind of. Yeah, so this also is a very important level it is going to be, because here you can see there is a good support here, and then while moving down also this acted as a resistance. So 0.236 looks like a important level also. So once this level is broken, then the next target can be here in this level. So this will be your next target. Okay, so that is about in Indigo, Interglobe Aviation. And you can see here that there was no retracement at all. It is the upward trend started from 27 November and it continued till today, or I would say till 4th, till 7th, in fact. Yeah, so till today it continued, and then it just came down. So I think there is a retracement pending here. So the level which we have drawn, 236 on the Fibonacci level, might act as a very important level for tomorrow. If the price starts showing any weakness, and if it is showing a downward trend, then these two targets we can easily achieve for tomorrow. So that is my view on Indigo. And I think the last stock what we have is LIC Housing Finance. So let's look at the 1 hour chart here. Yeah, good trend, absolutely no doubt on the upward side. but this chart looks somewhat confusing for me. Yeah, of course there is a support I can see here, but I'm not sure. Let's move on to 15 minutes and see what's the story there. Okay. Yeah, so here I think I could see a pattern in the form of this way. Um, so you can also draw a trend line like this, but doesn't make sense in that way. So you can consider this as the trend line, and this wick you can consider it as it broke that trend line, but it could not retain there, sustain that level, so it came down. So this trend line I think looks valid rather than doing any other trend line with any other wicks or the top of the candle or down of the candle. So I think, yeah, this will be one pattern, and you can see here from this one there's a kind of a pole, inverse pole flag, right? Inverse flag pattern here you can see. And another interesting thing is you can see the point, it's kind of almost in a horizontal manner. The tip is kind of a horizontal manner. So what it indicates is if the price starts moving in this direction, it can either break in this way or it can break in this way. The chances are 50-50. Why? Because this is kind of horizontal. But in case of a a wedge pattern going like this, that means it is showing the price is kind of moving like this. Then there are higher chances like the price will come down. It will break down from this pattern. So there are like 75% chance here in this one. And also uh, if the wedge is like this, then there are higher chances like it will go high. So this also is kind of 75%. So 25% is going down in this pattern also. Here also 25 pattern is going up. But if you see the majority, the higher chances are like in this one, it will go top this way, and in this one, this way, 75%. But in this case, it is 50-50. So here you need to be careful. I think LIC Housing Finance, it's kind of difficult to say which way it will go in this kind of situation. Also, you can see the trend line is kind of broken here. If you try to see, okay, maybe that doesn't hold good. So here if I see a trend line in this formation, see, you can see this trend line from here, this candle, this wick, this candle, this one, right? So over here, and over here, and this one. So this looks like the trend line has broken also, and here you can see there is a rejection coming from this area almost. So this looks like the last kiss from VP Financials language. So I think it can also act in that way. So this region can act as the resistance and it can fall down. So yeah, so I think that's about LIC housing finance. Hope this is clear. So maybe I'll clear everything and I'll give you the final wording. So this looks like a pattern like this. So there are 50% chance of going up and down. So what you can do here is this trend line, um, sorry, called T. So this trend line is kind of broken, right? And it is kind of coming up as a retracement also. So, and here you can see there is a clear um, rejection coming in this level. In this level, you can see a clear rejection coming also. So looks like the upward trend for Indigo has completed, and now I think the trend is going to go down. So down at the targets can be easily on this range, the 343 range. So around easily 7 points we can get it if it shows a downward trend from here. And after that, I think the next support region will be here. It is the 340 level will be the support region. So 343 can be the first target and 340 region can be the second target if the price comes down. So I think the price is going to come down. That is what I'm thinking. Okay, so yeah, that's about the stocks. So these are the stocks you can keep an eye for tomorrow, and let's see tomorrow how these things performed also. And now coming on to Banknifty. Yeah, so Banknifty, we will go into 1 hour time frame. Yeah, there is no doubt in Banknifty that the trend is very strong from this region all the way to this region, right? At least from here, there is no major retracement shown also. It was a very bullish movement from here till there. Okay, so now let's see for tomorrow what we can expect from Banknifty. You can see here, so this is right at the resistance level. Now this is trading, and already you can see the wick formation, and if I see a trend line, yeah, so this makes sense. And also a trend line from here, if I see, sorry about that. So yeah, I think this trend line looks valid than the previous one. Yeah, and this is resistance, this is the all-time high. So I think for tomorrow we can wait for these levels to cross before you can make a buy position, I mean a long position. 340 region we can take it, 345 in fact. I think it is 345. Yeah, I think it is 345. So let the price cross this 345 before you go for long position. And I think if this this area, right, I think if it is again going to come in this region, that is the 30,108. So I think if it is going to cross this one, you can see a good fall happening, and the level will be somewhere here. So you can see here, these are the levels, and it is higher possibility like it can touch 29,775 in a longer run, I would say. So these are the levels for Bank Nifty. I think before going for long, I think you have to wait for the price to cross 33.45, and currently the price is trading at this level, which is kind of a resistance zone, because you can see the previous resistance right there. So the tomorrow where the price opens is going to play a big role, as always. If it is going to be a big gap down, then you can easily achieve the target of 29,775. I think from here it is going to bounce back, because these two are kind of very good zone, but this I don't think it will be acting very significantly when the price is coming down. So it is mostly going to be here 29,775 before you can see a reverse in trend. And if this breaks, then it is going to be interesting. Then I think the price is going to come down at least 29,000. So it is going to be a huge fall. I hope that will never happen. At least in tomorrow it will not happen. Maybe in the longer run it can happen, but for tomorrow I'm not expecting this level to happen. Tomorrow my target only will be here, 29,775. If the price is starting to move down, my target will be 29,775, and all these levels can also show some support, and the price can move up. And while going on the upper side, we don't have any control over Bank Nifty. Once this 345 level it cross, anything it can happen. It can even reach 31,000 also in a single day. So yeah, that's the view about Bank Nifty. I think we can see one more trend line here. This one. So if I do like this, so the way I was explaining the wedge pattern, right? So this is actually forming that kind of rising wedge, right? Yeah, sorry, I'll do that again. So this can happen. So then the level of 29,000, this region, 29,100 to 200 region is very well possible, because the pattern says in that way. You can see the pole position is also very strong. It was a good rally. So basically the trend is like this. So this is the pattern I'm seeing in Bank Nifty 1 hour time frame. So I think that, yeah, that's all for today. This analysis is for 8th of December for doing intraday. So let's see, all the best, and thank you for watching. And if you are interested in these kind of analysis, then please subscribe to my channel, and you can also join the Telegram group, where we can create a good community in sharing the charts and doing the studies. We can also do a post-mortem after the market hours is closed. And yeah, let's have a good community all together in Twitter and Telegram. Have a nice day. Bye bye.